What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on Scoop's World, and it's your boy Scoop. And today, we're not comparing two rising seniors. We're not comparing two, retired NFL players or current NFL players based off their, their college career. We're comparing two incoming freshmen, and we're going to debate who's going to have the better freshman year. So if you're a person who loves high school sports, college sports, pro sports, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned.
Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine. Whose world?
So, the battle of college football's freshmen. We're going to start off with the D-line. In the left corner, we have Korey Foreman. In the left corner, we have JT Tuimoloau. Tuimoloau. We got JT. All right. We got Korey Foreman. We got JT. Now, both are freshmen that I expect to play, maybe even start. Now, Korey goes to USC, and JT goes to Ohio State. Before we get into this video, comment below, who do you think is the better freshman? Who do you think will have the better freshman year? Who do you think is going to be All-American? Who do you think is going to be drafted first? Now, according to 24/7 Sports, JT was ranked ahead of Korey. But other recruiting databases had Korey ahead of JT. So it goes back and forth. So, let's get into the video. Now, JT is powerful, athletic, and nimble, with room to still add significant weight at the next level. He's lined up at the edge, mixing with hand down while also standing up. He's an elite pass rusher who can mix up a variety of moves with pure strength to shed his blockers. He can drop into coverage against running backs, receivers, and tight ends, and has the athleticism and ball skills to be a force in coverage. He has even played safety. Now, JT's draft projection, a top 10 pick. And his NFL comparison is the Steelers' Cameron Hayward. Now, JT's offseason program at Ohio State has been condensed. Unlike other freshmen who enrolled in January ahead of spring practice or at the start of the summer semester, the coveted defensive end prospect didn't arrive until last month. It was the result of a prolonged recruitment. JT held off until the 4th of July before settling on a college destination, affording him the chance to visit schools in June after the NCAA lifted a recruiting dead period that had been in place since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic. Despite the late start, JT has impressed the Buckeyes coaching staff through the first 5 practices of preseason and training camp. Coach Ryan Day said he has received a lot of positive feedback from defensive line coach Larry Johnson and others who have been in the meetings with him. Also, what I see on the field is tremendous attention to detail, Coach Day said. Very conscious, takes a lot of notes, can take a meeting into the field in short order, and so because of that, he's made a lot of ground in a very short amount of time. The development of JT took on greater urgency last week when Day announced that senior Tyler Friday is likely to miss the season with an undisclosed injury. Friday's absence leaves the Buckeyes without a veteran in their defensive end rotation, putting JT or fellow freshman and former 5-star recruit Jake Sawyer in position to get some snaps this fall. Now, I feel like JT is going to start, you know what I'm saying? Since Tyler Friday is injured and JT's getting these raving reviews by the coaches already, he's only been there, 2 days and some change. I expect a big freshman year for JT. Now, Korey Foreman. Korey has a prototype frame for a strong side rush end and has worked on his body over the last year. He has leaned out, losing about 20 pounds, and could end up as an outside backer in a 3-4 scheme. He has the kind of all-around game that will allow him to play in any defense. He's naturally strong, quick off the ball, and has multiple ways to beat a tackle. He plays with an advanced technique, uses his hands well, and has the power to bull rush or long arm a tackle into the quarterback or beat him off the edge with quickness. Now, Korey's projection, first round. His NFL comparison is Cameron Jordan. Things are off to a great start for freshman defensive end Korey Foreman as USC wrapped up their 3rd fall practice this past Monday. Defensive coordinator Todd Orlando touched on Foreman's progress on Monday, telling reporters that the Southern California native is everything we thought he would be and is a work in progress. It's good, he is explosive, he is doing all that stuff, and he is learning the package. A lot of these guys that come in the spring are a little bit ahead of him in terms of the mental part, said Orlando. Foreman is dynamic. He is everything we thought he would be. Now mentally is how much he can process. As a play caller, we have to be smart about how much we give to him. So he is a work in progress. Foreman joined the Trojans this summer. Unlike some of his classmates did not enroll early last spring. But Orlando and head coach Clay Helton has mentioned that the dynamic freshman has plenty of catch up to do, but they're confident with his ability to pick up Orlando's system quickly. Foreman was commonly characterized as a player who has the profile, athleticism, and polish of a potential number 1 NFL draft pick along the defensive front. If he can learn USC's defense fast, then he should be in a good position to garner some playing time this fall. Now, it seems like both guys, Korey and JT, are off to a great start for the first ever fall camp. Both guys didn't get there early, so they're behind the curve a little bit, but they're picking things up quick. I feel like personally, I think JT will have the better freshman year because, like I said, they're both young, obviously, and they both got to campus recently. They're both getting raving reviews, but I feel like, the Ohio State coaches seem a little bit more confident when it comes to JT and his knowledge of the defensive scheme, even though they both have to learn. But also, senior Tyler Friday is out for the season, so that's huge. Knowing that, I'm giving JT the edge to have a better year over Korey. I could be wrong. Comment below your thoughts. Do you think Korey's going to have the better year, even though, JT had that injury starter and he's going to get the little easier path to getting the starting spot, getting some burn? Or do you think that doesn't matter? You think Korey's the man and he's going to do his thing? I don't know. I want your opinion. So comment below now who you got. Subscribe to the channel and drop a like. If you like this type of content, go ahead and comment and let me know. Like up the video. We're going to keep things rolling. Until next time,